Ron Isley, the legendary voice behind the Isley Brothers, has captivated audiences for decades with his unforgettable music. Now, at 83, his life is far different from the glamour of his prime. Despite his iconic career, how he lives now is so sad. What could have gone wrong? Join us as we uncover the heartbreaking reality of his life now.
He would say, man, I heard all about you guys. He was putting the strings on the guitar. I'm listening. And he said,
Triumphs and trials of a soulful life. Ronald Isley's personal life is equally intriguing and complex as his outstanding music career. Throughout the years, his path has been characterized by experiences of love, sorrow, strength, and the unyielding bonds of family. In 1960, Ronald Isley wed Margaret Tinsley, signifying the start of his journey as a husband and father. Their marriage was graced by the birth of their daughter, Trenisha, in 1969. This new member of their family infused Ronald's life with happiness and a fresh sense of duty. Nonetheless, as time went by, this phase of his life subtly concluded, guiding Ronald towards fresh starts. In 1993, Ronald discovered love again with singer Angela Winbush in Los Angeles, California. The two had a profound bond that blossomed into marriage. Their bond was strengthened even more by the arrival of their daughter, Tiona. Their romance was characterized by shared encouragement and respect. But by early 2002, the pair chose to separate, ending their marriage. Regardless of this, the connection they had made a significant impact on Ronald's path. Life, as it frequently does, presented Ronald with another opportunity for love. In two, that in one, he encountered Candy Johnson, one of the Johnson sisters. At first, their relationship was strictly professional, with Candy working alongside the Isley Brothers on music endeavors. As time passed, their professional connection grew into a profound and lasting romance. Their romance reached its peak with a lavish wedding celebration in 2005, signifying the beginning of a new phase in Ronald's life. The couple's joy increased even more with the arrival of their son, Ronald Isley Jr., in December 2006. This new arrival brought great happiness and a feeling of fulfillment to their family.
First song in the 50s, it was the beginning of our career and the first hit record for the Isley Brothers.
Ronald welcomed fatherhood with fresh enthusiasm, valuing the time he spent with his little boy and his wife, Candy. In 2007, life presented another challenge for Ronald as he encountered kidney issues. The health challenge challenged his strength, but with the steadfast backing of his family, he overcame the hardships. His capacity to endure showcased the robustness of his character and the influence of love and family ties. Currently, Ronald Isley lives in Los Angeles with his spouse Candy and their son, Ronald Jr. Through all the ups and downs, Ronald's experience exemplifies the strength of the human spirit. Through love, loss, and life's challenges, he has demonstrated the capacity to endure and flourish. Driven by the solid ties of family and the resolve to conquer difficulties. Ronald Isley's life narrative reflects the heartfelt tunes of his songs, filled with feeling, intricate in complexity, and echoing themes of affection and strength. His life stands as an uplifting reminder that even in the face of difficulties, the strength of love and family can illuminate the path ahead. However, to truly understand how he ended up living a sad life now, we must first look at how it all began. Overcoming early loss and struggles. Ronald Isley, born in 1941 to Sally Bernice and O'Kelly Isley Sr., was the third of 6 brothers in a family that would achieve legendary status in the music industry. His brothers and sisters were O'Kelly Isley Jr., Rudolph Isley, Vernon Isley, Ernie Isley, and Marvin Isley. Ronald, similar to several of his siblings, found his passion for music in the church, signaling the start of their musical adventure. Ronald's extraordinary ability was evident from a young age. At merely 2 years old, he showcased his singing talent by securing a $25 war bond, approximately $429 in 2022, during a spiritual singing competition at the Union Baptist Church. This first achievement laid the groundwork for what would develop into an extraordinary career.
But you know, like 63 years ago, we had the hit record Shout. We were singing way before that.
By the age of 7, Ronald was enchanting crowds at renowned locations such as the Regal Theater in Chicago. Performing alongside esteemed artists like Dinah Washington, he demonstrated not only his vocal talent, but also his skill in engaging with audiences, a characteristic that would shape his legacy. The path of the Isley family included moments of sorrow. Vernon Isley, the youngest member of the original 4 Isley Brothers, unfortunately died at the young age of 11. While cycling, he was hit and ended by a vehicle. This tragic loss had a deep effect on the family and marked a significant moment in their history. Despite this sorrow, the Isley Brothers transformed their pain into their music, forming a connection that would eventually lead to their iconic impact on the industry. Despite all of this, Ronald still rose to become a star. How do you think he achieved this?
Stood out in front of them, man, and like people went crazy over it.
The rise of a musical legend. Ronald Isley's ascent into fame originated from modest beginnings and a natural gift that was impossible to overlook. Growing up in a musically inclined family, Ronald, along with his brothers O'Kelly and Rudy, developed their singing talents in church choirs from a young age. By the time he reached his early teens, Ronald was already enchanting audiences during church tours and had his first television debut on Ted Mack's Amateur Hour. This instance showcased his innate talent and charm as a performer. In 1947, only 16 years old, Ronald, along with his brothers O'Kelly and Rudy, took a daring step to relocate to New York City, pursuing their aspiration of a music career. The vibrant city turned into a practice space where the brothers explored their sound, producing doo-wop songs for regional labels. After 2 years, their perseverance was rewarded when they landed a significant contract with RCA Records. It was with this label that the trio launched their first single, Shout. The track, known for its vibrant energy and call and response format, quickly turned into a phenomenon. It was not just a financial triumph, but also a cultural symbol, cementing their position in music history. In the summer of 1959, the Isley family moved from Cincinnati to Englewood, New Jersey, signaling the start of a new phase in their lives. Under Ronald's leadership as the main vocalist, the Isley Brothers rapidly gained fame, fusing soul, gospel, and R&B styles to develop a distinct sound that connected with listeners nationwide. During the 1960s, the brothers aimed for artistic freedom. In 1969, dissatisfied with the restrictions set by record companies, they created their label, T-Neck Records. This action enabled them to explore without restrictions and create music according to their preferences. The risk was worthwhile, as T-Neck Records emerged as a venue for some of their most creative projects. The launch of the album 3+3 in 1973 signified a crucial turning point in their career. It was a familial event as younger siblings Ernie and Marvin Isley, together with brother-in-law Chris Jasper, were formally welcomed into the band. These recent enhancements added musical richness and a contemporary flair to the group's sound. The album's blend of rock, funk, and soul paved the way for a succession of innovative records during the 1970s. At this point, Ronald had made a name for himself as a dynamic and charming leader, elevating the band to greater success. However, his journey wasn't without its share of challenges. A legacy that spans decades. The 1980s presented Ronald Isley with both obstacles and chances. After O'Kelly's premature passing in 1986 and Rudy's exit to follow a path in ministry in 1989, Ronald steadfastly upheld the Isley Brothers' legacy. Whether acting as a solo musician or partnering with his younger brother Ernie, Ronald made certain that the Isley Brothers' legacy remained vibrant. In 1990, Ronald teamed up with Rod Stewart for a duet version of This Old Heart of Mine Is Weak for You. The track, A reinterpreted version of a previous Isley Brothers classic rose in the charts and familiarized their enduring music with a fresh audience. The partnership demonstrated Ronald's skill to adjust and remain significant in a constantly evolving industry. Ronald's impact reached further than just his collaborations with the Isley Brothers. His unique voice rendered him a popular partner for modern artists like R. Kelly, Tupac, Warren G, and UGK. These collaborations demonstrated his adaptability and underscored his talent for connecting different generations in music. In 2003, Ronald undertook a solo project with the album Here I Am. Bacharach meets Isley, partnering with the iconic composer Burt Bacharach. The project garnered praise for its intricate combination of soul and orchestral compositions. 7 years later, Ronald launched his first official solo album, Mr. One, which premiered at number 50 on the Billboard 200. The album's primary single, No More, connected with fans and reinforced Ronald's position as a solo artist. In 2010, Ronald received the esteemed Legend Award at the Soul Train Music Awards, acknowledging his extensive contributions to music over the decades. 3 years later, he dropped his second solo album, This Song Is For You, with E1 Music. The album secured him a nomination at the Soul Train Music Awards for Independent R&B Soul Artist Performance, solidifying his status as an industry icon. Ronald's impact extended beyond just his albums. His singles, whether solo or in collaboration, appeared in the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 charts, spanning 6 consecutive decades, from the 1950s to the 2000s. His feature on Kendrick Lamar's How Much a Dollar Cost in 2015 brought him back into the limelight, receiving acclaim from critics. Even though his 2021 song Friends and Family by the Isley Brothers did not make the main Billboard chart, its placement on the R&B and hip-hop charts expanded his charting record to an extraordinary 8 decades. Throughout his career, Ronald's achievements have been acknowledged by both colleagues and admirers. In 1992, he was honored with induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as part of the Isley Brothers. This accolade acknowledged the group's significant influence on popular music and their contribution to shaping the sound for several generations. The narrative of Ronald Isley illustrates resilience, innovation, and a lasting passion. From his childhood singing in church to becoming a music icon, Ronald has always been a source of inspiration. His capacity to develop while remaining authentic to his origins is a reflection of his creativity and resolve. Throughout each obstacle and victory, Ronald Isley has demonstrated that exceptional music surpasses time, linking hearts and spirits across generations. Having a career that extends more than 60 years, Ronald Isley still enchants listeners with his voice and artistic outlook. His legacy, rooted in talent, dedication, and resilience, stands as a testament that genuine creativity has no limits. Despite this success, Ronald still faced various legal issues that plagued his career. How did this affect his life now at 83? Legal battles and personal victories. Ronald Isley's notable career, characterized by innovative musical accomplishments, has also faced its share of controversies and personal struggles. From his ascent to fame with the Isley Brothers to the intricacies of his legal issues, Ronald's path highlights the more challenging aspects of celebrity and achievement. These difficulties have created a multifaceted image of a man whose creativity has influenced millions, yet whose personal and financial errors have significantly impacted his legacy. In 2006, Ronald Isley experienced a significant change in his life when he was found guilty of tax evasion. The accusations, highlighting fiscal irresponsibility, led to a sentence of 3 years and 1 month in federal custody. Notwithstanding the appeals, his conviction was confirmed by the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. Ronald completed his sentence at the Federal Correctional Institution in Terre Haute, Indiana, signifying a notable decline in status for the renowned artist. After his early release in October 2010, Ronald was moved to a halfway house located in St. Louis, Missouri. Nonetheless, Liberty introduced its array of difficulties. He encountered increasing financial stress, which included more than $300,000 in unpaid tax obligations. These financial difficulties served as a stark reminder of the enduring effects of poor fiscal management, further damaging his public reputation and increasing stress in his personal life. Moving ahead to August 2023, Ronald found himself caught up in another legal dispute, this time with his brother Rudolph Isley. Rudolph initiated legal action against Ronald, alleging that he used the Isley Brothers name on merchandise without authorization or compensation. The conflict focused on the trademark and brand ownership of the Isley Brothers, underscoring the challenges of handling shared legacies in the entertainment sector. Central to this legal dispute were the valuable assets owned by the Isley Brothers, such as their record label, T-Neck Records, Incorns, and Bavina Music, Inc., in addition to over 100 registered copyrights of their musical creations. Rudolph claimed that Ronald's behavior breached a previous agreement that outlined equal ownership of the Isley Brothers Corporation and its brand. Regardless of this agreement, Ronald submitted a request for exclusive trademark registration in his name without informing Rudolph, a decision that sparked a fierce legal conflict between the siblings. Rudolph's legal action aimed for a declaratory judgment to uphold their shared ownership contract, along with an accounting of all dealings and income produced under Ronald's sole trademark registration. Rudolph's assertions were supported by his substantial role in overseeing the Isley Brothers' finances, even after departing from the band in the 1980s. Throughout the years, he played a vital role in negotiating profitable music publishing and licensing agreements, highlighting his continual impact in the music industry. Adding to the complexity was the discovery that Ronald had established a personal company to oversee his music and entertainment career under the name Ron Isley. Rudolph claims that this action bypassed their joint agreement and put the common legacy of the Isley Brothers at risk. The legal battle not only emphasized the difficulties of trademark ownership among family members, but also highlighted the intricacies of personal branding in the music sector. Although Ronald and his brother, Ernie Isley, are the current active members of the Isley Brothers, their legal dispute with Rudolph is still unsettled. Rudolph's claim to the group's assets and name highlights the emotional and financial importance of maintaining a collective legacy. This situation serves as a powerful reminder of how even the most robust family connections can be tested by the challenges of fame, fortune, and legal issues. While the lawsuit continues, it provides a stark reminder of the possible dangers of achievement. Ronald Isley's existence, marked by success and turmoil, exemplifies the delicate equilibrium between creative success and individual responsibility. His persistent legal battles, particularly with his sibling, highlight the larger difficulties encountered by families navigating the high-pressure realm of the music business. But what kind of wealth has Ronald accumulated, and where does all his money go? Ronald Isley, timeless influence. Ronald Isley, recognized as the main singer of the iconic Isley Brothers, has a journey filled with passion and creativity, spanning across generations and musical styles. As of mid-2024, with a net worth close to $3 million, his impact on the music industry is just as substantial as the legacy he has created. The Isley Brothers, a family band that has influenced the music landscape for more than 50 years, attribute a significant part of their lasting success to Ronald's guidance. His skill in guiding the group through evolving musical styles and social changes rendered them a formidable force. Ranging from heartfelt ballads to vibrant funk anthems, the band's adaptability was only rivaled by their commitment to staying significant through different eras. Ronald Isley's voice has become emblematic of timeless classics that still connect with audiences today. His journey has established him as an emblem in the industry, motivating numerous artists to pursue similar paths. Besides his impressive career, Ronald Isley's personal life showcases his preference for elegance and opulence. Among his most treasured belongings is an exquisite mansion situated in the delightful city of St. Louis, Missouri. Renowned for its vast parks and top-tier museums, the city provides a mix of cultural depth and recreational activities, beautifully enhancing the magnificence of Ronald's estate. Covering a remarkable 8,300 square feet, this single-family residence epitomizes classic sophistication and unmatched coziness. Constructed in 1993, the estate boasts 4 spacious bedrooms and an impressive 9 bathrooms, providing plenty of room for comfort and luxury. Situated on more than 2 acres, the property provides a feeling of peace and privacy within the vibrant setting of St. Louis. The outside of the mansion is a design marvel, featuring elegant brick and stone details that radiate sophistication. French doors invite guests into a realm of luxury, while 4 sheltered parking spaces offer ease for both residents and guests. Enter the mansion, and you will encounter an abundance of opulent features crafted to enhance everyday life. The 2-level entrance creates an impressive atmosphere, while the inviting fireplace and calming hot tub provide the perfect escape for unwinding. The balcony of the mansion offers stunning vistas of the nearby scenery, making it an ideal place for tranquil mornings or vibrant evenings with companions. Entertainment is a key aspect of the home, featuring a library, media room, and game room that provide limitless opportunities for fun. These areas accommodate both tranquil times of contemplation and energetic meetups, maintaining a harmony between alone time and community interaction. A standout feature of the mansion is its breathtaking kitchen, a dream come true for any culinary lover. Featuring a walk-in pantry, a large kitchen island, a breakfast bar, and tailor-made cabinets, the kitchen is both practical and stunning. Whether crafting a gourmet dish or sharing a relaxed breakfast with loved ones, this area is meant to spark culinary innovation. In spite of the mansion's clear charm, Ronald has chosen to put the estate up for sale at a price that surpasses $2 million. Currently, the house is looking for a new owner who will value its elegance and appeal. In the meantime, Ronald lives in Los Angeles with his wife, Candy, and their son, enjoying the lively lifestyle and cultural prospects the city provides. Los Angeles, known for its vibrant art scene, entertainment, and diversity, provides an ideal setting for the iconic musician. Although his St. Louis mansion is still for sale, it represents Ronald Isley's journey, a life characterized by sophistication, achievement, and a significant influence on the music industry. Ronald Isley's journey is one of success and lasting impact. As the frontman of the Isley Brothers, he has not only delighted millions, but also influenced the cultural landscape of several generations. His music, a fusion of genuine feeling and remarkable skill, keeps inspiring and enchanting audiences around the globe. Throughout his legendary career and the life he has created, Ronald Isley represents the essence of determination and creativity. His estate, similar to his music, acts as a testament to the peaks one can achieve through commitment and enthusiasm. Although the estate might soon be transferred to new owners, Ronald Isley's legacy will endure, eternal and steadfast, just like the tunes he has bestowed upon the world. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen